Well, hello, everybody. This is Mark with the Evolution of Warfare special episode 18. Trying to finish up Mr. President the last year. Viewership on Mr. President has gone down, so I do not think I will record past the end here when we get to the end turn. So it's probably about two more episodes. That'll take it to 20. And I've really enjoyed this game. The big news is I have achieved a pretty high benchmark for me personally, and that is we have 100 subscribers. And I am very thankful for that. Again, I don't know how long anybody really watches these or not. I don't know. I'm just a dipstick, trying to push through these games, but what a pleasure it's been, and I'm looking forward to moving, to the next goal. So I'll just take some time and relax before I kind of start pushing that. But if you can continue to like, subscribe, share, that is helpful, and I really appreciate it. So let's get into the action. We're in the final year of Bush's first term of the presidency, and we are in the war progress section. And this is, we have wars going on. We have a combined air-ground war. We have a guerrilla war. These are both the U.S. wars that were started last turn. And then we're still involved in this, and this may end. Yemen and the Gulf states, Saudi Arabia, and so these are the three that we're going to have to resolve, along with civil wars, which, if I remember correctly, we've dealt with a number of them. I don't know if we have that many of those to deal with, but at any rate, we're going to go back here to the flip book, and let's get to human action. Yeah, I think we're close. All right. For each current war, use the war status sideboard and follow the procedures on the war progress charts. And then we come back here for the Civil War stuff. So, world charts, and I know it's on page 15. You get to remember all this stuff. All right. War progress. Okay. I think we just have to go to the odds, and we've already done that. Yeah, that we determine our... Okay, there we go. So let's... we're going to use this chart on page 25. Actually, we got to figure out odds and then go resolve them, right? So let's start with war number one, our oldest war that we've got going on. Here, looks like it is 9 to 2. So this is 4 to 1 odds. It's a combined air-ground war. And we have a 6. And Middle East, we have intel and focused intel. So let's... why did I pull that down? I need to leave that up. All right. And the type of war, this is again a combined air-ground war. We rolled a 6. It's not a surprise. It is not a U.S. war. U.S., Russia, China, Israel. If U.S. war, no. If U.S. war, U.S. or ally. Combined influence. That's going to be the only modifier, and they have a base. Oops, So that's a 3. So that is going to be a plus 1. So that's going to drive it up to a 7 on 4-to-1 odds. 4-to-1. And oh no, so that'd be a 5 then. Okay, so it's still 5 to 7. So it's the same column. 1 left, 2 defender loss, and looks like the Yemen has lost the war. All right. So now we go back to page 15. Gulf states are an ally. So, all right. Move allies conflict track if 1 applies to the status to space. Oh, shoot. I forgot to apply the loss here. Hold on. 4-to-1, 1 left, and 1 defender loss. So they, yeah, there we go. All right. Go over here. Let's see. I don't know if Gulf states, they actually are Iran. That's the only one they aren't. So that doesn't apply. So we have 1 less war. But I think we gained because we helped. Okay, so that doesn't work there. Adjust relative strength on the conflict track by 1 box in the allies' favor. No. Place a +1 action point counter on the ally. Ah, there we are. So the Gulf states get a +1. We're going to pull this war marker. Yeah, that goes in the center. +1 public approval. We're already maxed out. +1 legacy point because we helped. So now we are at 7. I think we are going to do very, very well at the end of this game. And then, okay. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Go back to, so that may have been, oh no, just 1 left. Okay. All right. It would have been nice to have been a if one side wins, overwhelming victory. If they moved more than 1, it was just we only had 1 left. Now, if the U.S. is involved, you may choose to immediately spend 2 action points to increase military spending for the war effort. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. I'm just trying to... Yeah, that is it. Those are all the things that happen. And so, this carrier is released back... back to the Indian Ocean. Remember but I think I can apply it. Oh, well, we got to put it back in the Indian Ocean. And we need to pull that one into one of the other conflicts that we're dealing with. Let's get this off here. Of course, conflict type goes here, I believe. Yep. And conflict status, they've won. Yemen at war goes there. Gulf states. And then these two chits go back up here, and we have cleared one war off of the docket. And Bush gained a legacy point for helping out an ally in need. All right, let's go to the next one, which is going to be a guerrilla war. And whoops. All right, so we have a total of 7. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. 2, 5, 6. Okay, well, now that's confusing because that's not our strength. Oh, 2, 4, 5, 8. That's what it should be. And we're dealing with 5, and so those are not good odds. But this is our guerrilla conflict. So let's bring it's 1-to-1 odds on guerrilla. And we roll a 6 for that. Okay, it is not surprise. There is an FNI counter in the region, so that's going to be a -1. So it's going to knock it down to a 5. And Russia, U.S. is the attacker, so it's going to be a 4. There is not a heavy counter. In the region, yes. So that's going to knock it down to a 3. Yes, there is USAF, so it's going to knock it down to a 2. And basically back up to a 3 because of the Russian base that's in the region. So a 3. Guerrilla war, 1-to-1 odds. Guerrilla war. It's this one. No move. Both 1 loss. Oh, I see. Oh, yes, we did lose 1. I get it. Okay, I remember now. So that's going to lower us down to a 6. Okay, I see why. We need to get some more forces in the region, so that needs to have that on top of it. Okay. I think because we got most of our forces dedicated to this other conflict. So I need to get some more assets. I know that other carrier. Oh, and this guy flips to a 4. I need to get those odds up. Okay. No move, both 1 loss. Okay, we did that. All right, now our the final one. This is where we are 3-to-1 odds, and this is a combined air. That's going to be a 3. So this is going to be against Rogue State number 4, I believe. Oh no, war number... Yes. Oh no, war number... Oh, we're at... Oh gosh. We're at 4 wars that are going on. Holy cow. Okay. Where's war number 2 at? I tell you, I haven't played this. I haven't picked this up in a while. Oh, war number 2 is down in Africa. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing. We're at war with this rogue state down here. Okay. So this is against that was the one in well, where's the strength for that one? Oh, 6-4. Okay, we did that one. Okay, so now these are the 2 that are in that region. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, these are both combined air ground. 13-4. It's 3-1 odds. And we've rolled a 3. And 2, 1, 0. I know there's a heavy in the region. -1. So that we're at a 0. Die roll of 1 or less with 13. 3-1 odds. And that's 2 left and 2 defender losses. Oh, well, we won that one. There we go. The United States has won that particular ground war. Okay, so that, now we go back here. Okay, I remember now. Whoops. Page 15. And this is a rogue state. Okay, for game created rogue state losses. Okay, we are dealing with, this is war number 3. And we come over here, and that's against a level 2. Roll a d10 for the level 1 rogue state. Okay. We rolled an 8. Rogue state depleted, but guerrilla war continues. Move the conflict status counter back to the attacking force's winning box. Oh, that's not a good... Oh, man. So this is 3. Okay, mark the U.S. as the attacker and the conflict type as a guerrilla war. So I can do some, I can transfer some assets. That'll help out a lot. If the rogue state was level 2, decrease it to level 1. Okay, well, we got to keep fighting. Flip. But it moves that away from that level 3 that we want. Place a new strength total of 4 in their strength box. Okay. Okay, the rogue state was level 1. It remains level 1. It's not over yet. Okay. Now we go up here to this one. And here we have 3-1 odds there. Hopefully we can roll low again. Oh, yeah. That is going to take it all. That's going to take it all the way down. And two left. I think we've won this one. Oh, attacking forces win. Okay. And three defender losses, so they're down to a 2. And that's because the United States is so awesome. All right, and I think we do the same thing with this one. Yeah, that's gonna go back to a 4. Flip. Oh, it was a guerrilla. Okay, hold on here. It was a guerrilla war. One defender loss. Okay. Three. Okay, I did something wrong here. Let me go back here and look. Okay, we roll. Okay, I see. We roll again. And this time we roll 4. The war is over. But Rogue State sophisticated infrastructure goes. Okay, here we go. Replace the Rogue State from the map and place a 1 level 2 terror group in the region. Let's go back over here and check and make sure. There could only be 3 terror groups. Oh no. Well, we should have put a 2 down, but it's going to increase this. So basically, we flip that. We do remove this terror group, but the war is over. Okay. So that's good. Conflict type. So we've done very, very well. Okay, I got to... +1 party. Okay, let me clean up this after I do this. +1 party relations. It's maxed out. Public approval. Another legacy point. Like he has enough. Oh, we're at 18. Wow. Let's see. A trending pro-US counter in the region. Man, we're going to do really well here. Let me see here. Oh, nice. That's going to really help the Middle East. We're, doing a good thing, right? We have 4 rogue states, though, going. Gosh. Oh, mercy. Okay. Make 2 intel rolls in any region with a -1 DRM. Oh. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's bring up the military. We get 2 intel roles in the region, and so this is going to get may get these terror. Problem is, I have to go to war with these other rogue states, so I'm going to have to leave my folks there. So let's get a -1. Okay, we roll a 3, which becomes a 2. Yeah, success. We're going to move that one there. And that one there. So that's good. All right. So I believe, yeah, that's it. Okay. So those are all the wars. So we have basically we have 2 wars that are going on. Yeah, we have 2 wars that are going on. One in Africa against that level 2 rogue state, which we did not do well. I need to maybe transfer some assets there, but I think I'm going to have to open up 3 more wars to deal with these rogue states. And we're there. Maybe by the end of this game, we can clean up the Middle East completely. I mean, we're doing really well. This is our other area of concern. Here are these, 4 level 2 terror groups in South America, but we may deploy carrier. We may just get, we may deploy these 3 down here to Africa to deal with that, and then reallocate. Oh, I gotta clean up this one. Let's see, flip that guy. Oh, nope, no. It's this one. 3, a 5, a 10. Okay, these go back to the Middle East. Let me pull that carrier back out to the Indian Ocean, or actually up to the Mediterranean, and we'll pull them in. There's our okay, and then we're going to reallocate those forces to this other war, or we may, we may go. We got 3 wars we got to deal with. But we can only use, there can only be, we only have room for 2. So, oh no, we got room for 3. That's right. So what we may do is, since we're in the Middle East, yeah, we're going to try to clean up at least the Middle East before we leave the game. All right, next. All right. For each civil war, make a D10 rolls. But I don't think we have any more civil wars. I think we're pretty clean. Yeah, there are no civil wars. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's, all right, now we got to do any 4 diplomatic or military actions. So let's see. I don't think, yeah, let's go up here to, wait, what's the, I forgot what I was reading. Okay, diplomatic or military. Oh yeah, there are diplomatic things we can do. Okay, let's take a look at some diplomatic things. Regional crisis. So let's take an assessment. They're at 0. They're at 1. They're at 0. They're at 1. Yeah, everybody's really low on regional crisis, so I don't think we need to do that. Okay, we can see, where do we have China and Russia influence? Okay. Central America. Before they get we need to do that. Attempt to improve one region's alignment. All right. Yeah. So we're going to roll. And our Secretary of State has a modifier, Chief of Staff, of 1. So that's going to drop that down to a 6, 8. Oh, yeah, we had to roll a 5 or less. So no, that's one action. I'm gonna try. We're gonna focus because we don't want a China base. Oh, that's a fail. So that's his second action. Six, that's a fail. Oh my goodness. All this concentrated effort. And a 9. 4 attempts. And we failed. Gosh. You have got to be kidding. Oh, there's my 4. All right. We do get to do 2. Okay, now we're moving to economic assistance, one of my favorite ones. Trending. Okay, there we go. We get 2. So we are going to go back to Central America, and we are going to move that up to 4 or to 6. That was nice. Let's see, where else are we really low on? Okay, I think I'm going to place on South America. Good. Regional alignment is good on the rest of the world, except Eastern Europe. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. So those are our 2 actions. Yeah, we moved up. We focused on Central and South America. So that, my friends, is that. Now we go over here and China gets stacked. Okay. So now China. All right. So let's go down here and get China set up. They only have 1 tension, I think. No, they don't. They've got more than, they got 3. Yeah, they have 3 tensions. Let's go ahead and flip that over. I know that for a fact. All right, +3. Okay, China influence. So let's recalculate and see what they have. They've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. They're at 10, so they've actually gone down. Okay, wow. We're not doing cyber attacks. Are they currently at posture 1? Okay. Their economy, though, is really good. If currently at posture 1 and the sum of the flip tensions counters is 5 or more, okay, they are not. And relations is 1 or a 2, it is not. That would flip it to posture 2. And their SOE, their economy is not 3 or 4. They are not there. If it's the sum of the tension counters is 3, no. For every increment of 5, it is not. We only have 3. So then we go over here and we have 3 counters. Those go back in the tension box. Whoops. And round it up. So 2. Okay. Next, improvise or improve strategic capabilities. Make 2 or 2 attempts because it's posture 1. Roll a d10 and subtract 1 if there are any sanctions. There are not. A 1 through 4 results equals success. So we go back over here. Areas where China trails by 2 or more. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. So let's see. We'll roll, and 9 or 10 we'll re-roll. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are going to attempt here. We got to roll a 1 through 4 will be a success. A 5. That's 1 attempt. We're going to roll again. And it's a 6. Okay. So they did not make it. All right. Espionage. Their relations is not at 1 or 2. We are actually at a 4, trending anti-US. I think it'll go down to 3. So we're not doing any of that. Improve economy. Oh, yeah, they can go up 1. So let's roll a d10. A 5. 1 to 5. Oh, yeah, they move up. All right. So that moves them to a 7, the most it can be. Now, China receives a number of actions equal to the current value on their SOE track plus 1. So that's going to give them an 8. Whoa. Any no +1 or -1 action point counters? No, we did not. All right. First action, terror in Central South Asia. If there are 5 total terror group levels in Central or South Asia, 1, 2, 4. No, there is not. Quell rising dissent by addressing internal issues. They rolled a 3. Use 1 China action to address. Okay, so that goes down to 7. Infrastructure. And social costs, okay, reinforcements. China is not at war, thankfully. We are not, there are no sanctions. If China is at war, no. We're not doing cyber. And, one belt road. One belt, one road. All right. Place a trending anti-U.S. counter, and which again, that's what we talked about. That's going to drop that to neutral. Then perform the following steps using the list of built and road regions: Asia Pacific, 3 counters, or a China base. All right. Count the number of regions. Well, I know we don't have anywhere where there's 3 China influence markers, but there is, Africa has a base. 0 to 1, perform option A. Place 1 China influence counter in the 2 belt and road regions where China has the fewest influence counters. 2 of them. Okay. So, well, I know Asia Pacific. We need that one there. And the fewest. Oh, Eurozone. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, wait, is Eurozone? Yeah, Eurozone is one of those. So that is going to be an action. So we will lower that to a 6. Next, and this is all one action here. Place a number of improving economy counters on... Oh, there is no... They're maxed out. 2 tension counters on China. Okay. 1 on either, 1 tension counter each on Japan, India, Australia. Japan, man, India has a ton of counters on it. Pippin, no. Sorry, Pippin's chiming in. India, Australia, Republic of Korea. We need to reduce some tensions with India, South Korea, and Australia. The Gulf states, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. Russia's going to get another counter. And the Gulf states who just finished their war. All right. We still have actions. We've got 6 left. So let's move on to the next page. Expand China's influence in neighboring regions. If any regions has 3 or more influence counters, create a China base. And no, they don't. Expand Chinese influence. All right. In Asia Pacific, okay, that's first. 0 to 1 counters. Make 1 roll on alignment. Okay. So they got to get a 7. Wait, let's see. Pass. Okay. Oh, okay. Roll a 10. A 4 plus 7 is 11. Okay, so that didn't work. Central South Asia is next. So we roll a dice there. That's going to be a 10 plus 7. That's a fail. In the Middle East, go over here. Okay, a 2 plus 7 is a 9. So there we go. It passed. There are no China influence. Place 1 China influence counter there. All right. In the Middle East. All right. If attempt was in Central South Asia and it was not. Okay. So now we got to roll, or we got to decrease that by 1. All right. Now we're down to 5. Reinforce allies, build military, use force. Okay, if China has relative strength on the... Okay, we've got to move over here to the China, Japan. Oh, something about this. Why did I put this here? Oh, okay. That's why I did this. Okay. China, Japan is what we're dealing with, though. Okay. If China, Japan has... Who's got the relative strength here? Plus 1 Japan. Or China, India. We can't do that, so we're going to have to do it with China, Japan. Roll a d10 and subtract 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. It is less. Move 1 box in China's favor. So now they're equal. And add 1 tension counter to China and Japan. Now, why do they want to do that? Okay. And that's another action then. Whoops. If Pakistan is at war, it is not. If India-Pakistan conflict track is 3 or higher, it is not. If you still have actions, proceed to action number 5 below. Secure the sea lanes. If all right. If there are at least 2 China influence counters, there's only 1, or a China base, there is not. If you still have actions remaining, and I think I do, I got 4 left. Attempt to expand China's influence in Central and South America. Okay, so this is not good. Make 1 roll on the first region specified. Okay, attempt to expand China's influence in Central America. If its regional alignment is less than 7, it is. And there are 0 to 2, yes. And either regional alignment in South America is 7 plus, or there are 2 plus. Okay. Okay, let's read this again. Okay, so regional. Okay, so Central America, if its regional alignment is less than 7, it is. And there are 0 to China markers. There are. Um, and either 1, 2, or 3 things. Okay. Oh, I see. I see what I did wrong here. Okay. Let's read through this again. Attempt to expand Chinese influence in Central America if its regional alignment is less than 7, which it is, 0 to 2, which there are, and either regional alignment in South America is 7 plus, it is not, or there are 2 plus China influences in South America and more China and more China influence counters in South America than Central America. Well, they're not. So now we need to go over here, attempt to expand China influence if the regional alignment is less than 7, which it is. Otherwise, do not roll for either. Roll a d10. Okay. And we rolled a 6. And we add the U.S. regional alignment, which is a 5. That's 11. 10 or less, so no. All that and nothing happened. Okay. I don't think there are any sanctions anywhere. I think everybody, North Korea and Iran, are behaving. Okay. Oil partnerships. China invests in additional production and infrastructure projects abroad aimed at securing channels for their growing oil imports. So let's roll. And they rolled an 8. Place a China influence counter in the Middle East. Oh, that was a tension marker. I need a China influence marker. In the Middle East, that knocks them up to 2. But we've got a regional alignment of 7, and we're doing really, really well. Make a regional alignment check in Middle East. If you fail, place a... So we got to get a 7 or less. And that is a 6, so we passed. All right. So that's going to knock down. Now they're down to 3 actions. Test cyber war. We're not doing that. Prepare for war. Skip this action if China's relations with U.S. is 4 or 5, and I don't think that it is. No, it is not. It's at a 3. Only 1 attempt per turn. China will provoke, intimidate either India or Japan. China may only provoke, intimidate each of India and Japan once per turn. If one of the countries has already been selected this turn, select the other one. Otherwise, select the country with the higher conflict track with China. Now, Kim, we can't do anything. Remember the card correctly. Well, I can do India. But I think I'm going to disregard that and do Japan. I think we're going to pick on Japan. Okay. Unless China has a relative strength of at least 2 greater than Japan. So let's see. No, they do not. They're equal strength. Okay, if it's already if okay, so this is a little confusing. All right. Unless China has a relative strength at least two greater, build military to prepare for war. Increase China and Japan relative strength by one box in China's favor. Increase regional crisis in Asia. It is not already. Okay. Oh, so I've got to. Okay. So we just, all we do here is we put that at start. Okay. So that takes that action down for China. Okay. That is it. So they have two actions left. I didn't read if they have actions left. Let's go back here. Do the following. For each remaining China action, roll a d10 to determine a random region and place, okay, for each one. So we have 2. So 7. That's going to be, Oh, I keep doing the wrong thing. I'm doing tensions. And I need come on. And I need to do China influence, and that's going to go over here to South America, and then the final action. Oh. So, oh man, that's 2 more influences. 2 influences. Oh gosh. Well, we don't, thankfully, we don't check that till China. So we've already done that, but we don't have to check. All right. There's nothing about rechecking victories. So, but I think, man, we pushed. That's a lot of influence markers we're going to have to remove. All right. China has acted. Now, any 3 actions, we need to remove influence. I know that. Diplomatic. There we go. We have 3 actions. We're gonna hit South America first. We don't have. We can't do anything in South America or 6 if that's 0. Now, Central America we can. So let's roll here. And we rolled a 1. All right. That's 1 action. Another 1. That's 2 actions. Very good. And then let's roll for Eurozone. Actually, no. Nope. Nope. We're going to where we have. The Middle East. And we need a 7 or less. A 1. Perfect. That is 3 diplomatic actions. I can do any 3 actions. So there we go. All right, we're now to the chit pull. And we will end. Okay, we're drawing 2 crisis cards, and that is it. So this is gonna. We'll end this on this one, but we get 2 cards. Well, take her down here. Put it next to our lovely little box. All right, let's take a close look and see what the crisis is. White House scandal! Oh! All right, we get first thing we do -1 public approval. All right, well, that's not bad. Roll a d10. Ooh, a 10. Place a scandal counter for George W. Bush with a scandal. Oh my goodness. Where is the scandal? POTUS scandal. Well, where do you put it at? Oh, POTUS priority 6. Okay. That's what we do. Improve relations with Congress. Okay, so we are going to have to deal with that. That's not too bad. So that is over. Put that in the reshuffle pile. And then now we do our other bridge collapse. Okay, kills hundreds in Pittsburgh, highlights crumbling infrastructure. If you have already passed and signed an infrastructure upgrades bill, +1 public approval. Otherwise, +1 domestic crisis. I don't think we have infrastructure upgrades. No, we did not do that. So we have to do a domestic crisis. -2 public approval. -1 relations with Congress. And move infrastructure upgrades public counter number 1 on priority. Wait, go back here. Infrastructure upgrades. Yeah. That is going to, oh, that's priority. Okay. Infrastructure. Well, where is it? Oh, there it is. So that's going to change. Homeland Security drops off. Wow. Well, I guess we, focused on it so much. All right. Public priority. And kills hundreds. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can see where that's going to create a problem. All right, that is the 2 cards. We now will go next. So we got probably 2 more episodes to go to finish up. Yeah, episodes 19 and 20. That'd be very appropriate. And see how George W. Bush has done. But thank you all for joining. We will do the next Ally Rogue Group and POTUS. We got some work to do on POTUS Cabinet Focus. So Y'all take care, and we will catch you again on the next episode of Evolution of Warfare.